Hello there people, this is Bruce V Cool or Nintendo Bruce, and together we're dead excited to try out my new Batteryman deck that I've made. Let us try it on Hunter Pace. Now, I'll admit he is the easiest quarterfinalist of all. His zombie deck, if you don't know, is based around Skull Flame and Burning Skull Heads, which basically, when the Burning Skull Heads are special summoned to the field from his hand, then you take 1000 damage. So it's a sort of zombie burn deck. However, he does not perform it very well, and his deck really is just an average beatdown. Now, let's go through some of his other cards. His more annoying ones are Pyramid Turtle, which are a staple in zombie decks. Basically, once you destroy it by battle, then he can special summon a zombie monster with 2000 defense or less. So that's easy access to Skull Flame, which has 2000 defense, and I think it was either 2600 or 2800 attack. Either way, a bit of a pain to get rid of, but if you've stocked up things like Smashing Ground, Fissure in the right circumstances, or you just want to Mirror Force him, then that's not too much of an issue. Other than that, he's got average beatdown cards like Mizuki, which is a 1700 attacker, Zombie Master, which is an 1800 attacker, and although these do help with special summoning a lot of cards, they're not really that great if nothing's in the graveyard already. Same with Book of Life that he uses. It has to rely on you having a monster in the graveyard and him having a monster in the graveyard to special summon. So if you're keeping his graveyard clear, he can't do much. So say a remove from play deck, or if you try to swarm the field early on, then he's got no chance of using any of his special summoning powers. Now, other than that, what I've just blown up there, Creature Swap, that can be an irritating card. So say if you've got a beefed up monster on your side of the field and he just decides to summon something ridiculous like Zombie Turtle, you can just easily use Creature Swap, take your beefed up monster if he's the only one on the field, and you have his Pyramid Turtle, which Pyramid Turtle's effect is still in place. If he destroys it by battle, then he gets the effect because it goes to his graveyard. Can be annoying, but you know what you're going to do. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Now I'll admit this is going perfectly at the moment, my Batteryman deck. For those of you that don't know, if you've got multiple Batteryman AA's on the field, then it gets 1000 attack times however many else are on the field in attack position. So if I do this, get rid of Shining Angel, then I should be able to special summon my last Batteryman. And once I use my Luminous Spark, then, oh, I don't know, 3500 attack sounds pretty tasty. As long as that face down card isn't a Pyramid Turtle. Well, even if it is, it's nothing major, because I could just whip him. Let's have a look what it is, shall we? Oh, he's on 3500 attack as well. This is just brilliant. Yep, he is dead, putting things politely. That is such a smooth deck. By the way, I will admit this Batteryman deck isn't complete yet. I've only got one short circuit. I'd like to have another one in there, which basically if you've got 3 Batteryman monsters on the field, doesn't matter whether they're AA's or D's or whatever, then you can destroy everything on your opponent's side of the field. Yeah, pretty sweet. So let's see what I draw here. Wow, now that is horrible. My only saving grace is level limit area B. Besides that being an 8-star monster in my hand, I have to remove 2 Batteryman monsters from play from my graveyard to special summon it, so I won't be able to use him for a while yet. So on that front, another thing Hunter Pace doesn't have is a lot of magical trap removal. Sure, he's got Mystical Space Typhoon, Heavy Storm and Giant Trunade, but other than that, I think that's about it, so I should be safe for a little while. Now, Skull Conductor, I haven't mentioned. That is one beat stick which can be a nuisance. It's a 2000 attacker monster, 0 defense, but what he's going to demonstrate is the huge weakness is at the end of the battle phase, it destroys itself, whether he's attacked or not. So yes, he can use his Mizuki to special summon him again, And Skull Conductor's other effect is to special summon, I think it was 2 monsters, zombie type monsters, totaling 2000 attack, which obviously would be the skull heads. But he never has used it, never ever, in my eyes anyway. I've never seen him use it. There you go, he just used Mizuki's effect there, what I was talking about. Ah, okay, now things could get interesting, hopefully. Micro-Cell, once I flip it, I can just special summon any Batteryman monster I like. There's his Skull Flame. I think I'd use Smashing Ground on that. Other than that, I don't think he's got anything else. He's got Solemn Judgments, but as always, there you go, speaking of which, Solemn Judgment, absolutely beautiful. At least he does waste a lot of life points with that. Anyway, yeah, other than that, he doesn't have much negation at all. If you're having trouble, then wow, I don't know what to say really. You're either very unlucky or your deck needs a bit of work. But yeah, that's not me being rude. He's the easiest quarter-finalist ever. Ooh, I can finish this off here, I think. Almost into my phase there, that was a bit stupid. Yeah, go on, let's finish this off. So, anyway, as always, if you've got any questions or comments, or if you know of anything else to whack in a Batteryman deck, like I say, I've only just really made one and I'm loving it so far. I'll post a deck list, and if you want to use it, then by all means go for it, because I'll admit this is a stupidly fun deck. And on that note, goodbye Hunter Pace, and I shall see you people later as well. Take care.